Hi everyone, Gabby here. Tonight I'm going to be making a basic vanilla cake, and since it still is October, apple month, I'm going to be adding some apples to it to make it into an apple cake and some cinnamon. This is a basic vanilla cake with 5 ingredients. I've already whipped up the 3 eggs and 3/4 cup of sugar, and then we're going to be adding to that a cup of self-rising flour, some teaspoon of vanilla, and 7 tablespoons of butter. So that's your basic vanilla cake. And then we'll put in an apple and some cinnamon, okay? And I'm going to try baking it in this smaller pan so it can maybe bake up. So let's get started on the cake. Okay guys, so we're just going to go ahead. We've already started beating up the eggs and the sugar together, and now I'm going to add the flour. This is self-rising flour, 1 cup. We're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, so what I have here is the cake mix. I did put the butter in. I almost forgot it. 7 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay, I'll leave the recipe in the description for you guys too. So anyways, I'm going to pour half of this, or maybe a little bit more than half, into this little pan here. It's kind of a deep dish pan, so I put like half of it in there. And now I'm going to sprinkle my cut up apple in here, like this, just in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to take and put a little bit of cinnamon sprinkle on top of that. It's kind of going to be like a little layered cake, I think. That's the way I'm doing it. And I'm going to take a little bit of the brown sugar and sprinkle on that as well. Okay, just a little bit because it already has sugar in the recipe. Okay, and now I'm going to put another layer of the cake mix. Yeah, this is just vanilla cake mix at home. Oh, this looks good. I put the other layer of cake mix on top, and there's the oven, 350. And now I'm just gonna put the rest of these apples, just sprinkle those along the top. I'll push that down in there a little bit. And then I'm just gonna take the rest of this little bit of brown sugar. For the pan lining, what I did was I sprayed it with that baker's spray. I've had really good luck at using that, so I use that. Now I'm going to take and sprinkle a little bit more cinnamon on the top, just a little bit of tap here. Okay, now we're going to put this in the oven for about 35 minutes, and I'll see where we are at that point, if we've gotten a good brown on it, and see how it turns out. But that looks delicious. Pretty full. I hope it doesn't overcook. I probably should put it on a pan, because you know in Gabby's kitchen, we are always trying everything for the first time here. You know what Gabby always says, you can't mess it up. All right, I'll put it on 40 minutes and we'll see where we are. All right, the cake just came out of the oven. When I checked it at 40 minutes, it was still not done in the center. So I put it back in for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And now it's coming out with the knife clean. This is how it's looking. Looks really good. So I'm going to let this cool down, and then we'll take it out and give it a taste. Okay, the cake came right out of the pan. It looks really delicious. That spray is wonderful. Yeah, so it's ready to be cut and we can taste it. Okay guys, the cake's all ready. It's still warm, but I'm going to go ahead and get a little taste of it. It looks delicious. It almost looks like it's this little streusel cake or something. Isn't that adorable? It's still pretty warm actually. You know what? This really almost tastes like a coffee cake, but with coffee, I'm sure this would be delicious. It's very good. And this recipe is not overly sweet, so I kind of like that about it. You know, we got one more day of October. Bake a little apple cake for last day of the month for October. This is Gabby. I'll be back again later, and I hope you will be too. Bye.